call me Wood. I walk the walk. I talk the talk. I be saying what I want. When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, my closet's looking super rare. Drove it really far. Crazy how
it was a common sight in the 80s and 90s. Not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Allen now looks to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Gibson. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Well, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Gibson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Second down and goal. Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Khalil Mack. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's fourth. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On second and 9, Fields. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. A run between the tackles with Breida. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run again with Breida. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. On 1st down, Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now a dump off here complete, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling him back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. On play action, Allen. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Eluding the pressure right. Now the ball comes loose, and this is scooped up by the Lions. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Back to throw. Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it down.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Breida, they'll go up the middle.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Fields. That's taken in by Duvernay.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Devin Duvernay, a 7-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now Allen again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
Always got some breathing room. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Allen. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
On 2nd and goal, Allen. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. DJ Moore from 10 yards out. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with...
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner. Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Allen to throw it.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
To throw is Fields.
Escaping the pressure right.
And a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Now Fields.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Fields.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
From the 25 on 2nd down.
Fields.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Here's Fields. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on about his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't.
Touchdown!
And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. To throw, it's Allen. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. Throwing now is Allen.
That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
To throw again on second down. Allen, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. DJ Chark, 31 yards.
And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Rolling to his left, toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Breida.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Fields on 1st down.
He'll dump this down to Matt Breida.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Fields. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Here's Gibson to start the drive.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Play action. Now it's Allen. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Allen hit. He lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Fields now to throw. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now a give to Breida. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They run with Breida. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Breida will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here. They've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground, because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. Open man is Uzomah. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now Allen. Flush to his right. To the right side, and he's got Moore complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Gibson
is in. Touchdown, 49ers. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 116 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. Right back to him on first down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Able to find Lazard. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
On play action, Fields.
Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Now Fields.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Allen. Able to connect with Chark.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Throwing is Allen.
Buying time to his left. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. And that one results in 35 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Once again, he finds Slayton.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Here's Fields.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
All eyes on Fields. That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Breida. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Fields.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Back to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Oh, let's fucking go, nigga! Let's fucking go, nigga! The fuck is you talking about, nigga? The fuck is you talking about, nigga? The fuck is you talking about?
Touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
GG's, fam.
So easily
The fuck is these niggas in this damn chat talking about? Shut the fuck up! All you niggas shut the fuck up!
down the other way.
All you niggas shut the fuck up! How about that, bitch ass niggas? How about that, bitch ass niggas?
That you call became famous, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Florida State, Georgia Tech.
No.
Didn't you have something similar?
I can't. Hey, your mic lagging bad as fuck. But Yo, Mike lagging back as far. I can't even hear you like that.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Yeah.
The Lions offense ready to kick.
Hey, what the fuck I tell you niggas? Y'all niggas done dick riding? Y'all niggas done dick riding? Y'all ready to shut the fuck up yet? Y'all niggas ready to shut the fuck up?
Now is not going to.
The fuck is you niggas talking about?
So after it's over, you're
The fuck is you niggas talking about?
The game was really lost, but this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do.
You said what? Oh yeah, no, I got blessed for sure.
Fields. And this is
I blocked hella kicks this year.
Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And the Niners come up with a late turn.
I blocked hella kicks. Hey, that's a good ass game though, fam.
Statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And the Niners will continue on as we say so long, everybody.
Yup, niggas was dick riding, huh? That robust remedial feeble ass shit. Fuck all you niggas. Thought that shit was fucking over with. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get the fuck off my shit, you mark ass niggas. Get the fuck off my shit.